Alright, so a lot of this probably isn't going to make sense because I'm just going to be rambling here because I'm listening to music, getting myself hyped right now. I'm about to go in my closet actually because I've always heard that's where you can get really good audio because all the clothes like dampen the sound, there's no like weird echo or anything. About to go record a voiceover for something. I had the idea of like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago where I just heard this song on Epidemic Sound. I don't know, it's just like, I was actually doing something else, like editing another video, but I heard this song, and it was like the words for this idea just came like pouring out, and I just stopped what I was doing, and I grabbed this, and I just started writing like furiously for like 30 minutes straight, and it was something I wanted to put off until I got done with this whole 31-day thing, and then I just kind of realized that I couldn't hold off on it, and I just kind of had to do it now. And because I think that's the thing with ideas, if you have an idea, then you shouldn't wait on anything. You know, don't wait for the situation to be right, just go after it. So, which is what I've been saying this whole time. A little sneak peek into what it is it's National Mental Health Awareness Month. Kind of like with my Despondent film that I did about what it's like living with depression and like a normal day-to-day kind of thing. This is somewhere kind of along those lines. I mean, different style, just something new I'm trying, something I've never done before, and I have to go record the audio in there, and then I'm gonna put out the audio to this big group of people, this group of other creators, and just see if anyone wants to do any of the shots for it, and just kind of leave it open, and then whatever I get back I'll edit, and hopefully it's enough, because I don't have the means to shoot this, but I'm hoping that all these other creators are willing to, you know, be a part of this. I don't know, I'm super excited, but just trying to get myself hyped right now because I want there to be a lot of emotion behind this. I want this is something I'm passionate about, and I want people to hear that. I want people to see it on the finished product. And I think if you could see my whole house right now, like this is the difference between being introverted and being extroverted. Whereas like an extroverted person may be willing to, you know, just go out and do this wherever, or, you know, ask for help even. But for me, my blinds are closed, my door's closed. I don't even have a roommate anymore, my door is closed. If you go out in my kitchen, my blinds are closed there, like all the lights are off. It looks like no one's home except for in this room. And now I'm about to go in my closet. That's what it's like being introverted, where like I feel like I get motivation and energy and power from being by myself and getting time to think and getting time to plan, and then finally getting to execute in my own way. And that's why I do have a little bit of a hard time getting ideas from people for stuff like this. They'll be like, oh, you should make a video about this, that would be cool, or you know, maybe you should like talk to this kind of person, and I'm respectful. I'll say, yeah, like, oh, thanks, I appreciate it, that's a good idea. It's hard to give up that creative control. And sometimes they're good ideas, but maybe I just don't want to admit it to myself because maybe it's a pride thing, I don't know. But it's just something, I don't know, I feel like I'm on the right path, and I wouldn't want to do something that takes me further away from that because someone else said it was a good idea and I just went along with it. Am I even making sense right now? Just that I already don't like getting told what to do, so when someone tells me I should do something with this creative thing where I have the final say, like it just rubs me the wrong way. But that's why I have to be that much more adamant about pursuing stuff like this when I have the ideas and just go for it. So just getting myself hyped right now. So I mean, this might be the whole video for today because I'm not going to finish what I'm doing today. This will probably be like maybe a week or two long project, and we'll see where it goes. I just want to have it out before the end of May. I want this one to be good. I want this one to help people. I want people to see this and think like, yes, that's me, like someone understands. So I'm excited about this one. I hope it works out. Alright, so I just finished recording it. I practiced it a couple times, then did one take, and I don't know if I'm ecstatic about it, but I think I did really well, and I think I'm gonna stick with it. I think I'm gonna run with it. Now, because I'm past that part, and I'm already immediately just thinking about, I'm super nervous about putting this out for other creators to hopefully be a part of if they're interested, because if I get zero sort of response whatsoever, I don't know what I would do with this. I guess I would just have to try to find enough people to do it on my own. It should be probably a good experience. I really enjoy shooting by myself. I've never I've never done the direction part of it, like been the creative director of something. So, you know, that's definitely a stretch for me, and I'll get there at some point. I could definitely be ready for it right now if I had to be. But I've just been really excited about the opportunity to hopefully work with a bunch of other people if they're interested in this, and then, you know, cut it all together. So I guess that's just the difference of being introverted versus being extroverted. I'm an introverted person who has learned the values of being extroverted, but it does not mean that I'm a super social, go-getter, extroverted kind of person. If you have a close friend or like a significant other who's introverted, then cut them some slack. They're not always down to go out. Sometimes the best thing is just to spend time alone and recharge their batteries, and you should take it as a really good thing if they want to do that with just you. For a lot of introverted people, that's a stretch, and I know I'm really like that, and it's taken me years to get used to. Forcing myself to be more... Why am I still in this closet? It's taken me years to force myself to be more extroverted. Alright, hopefully that's good, because I really don't want to reset everything up right now. If you have a person that's close with you that's introverted, then cut them some slack. They need it. Someone even said something about I should look in the camera more often after one of my first couple videos, and they're right. Like I was out, you know, doing this in the park or something like that, and I kept like looking around because I was just uncomfortable and afraid like people were watching me or something like that. But it's the same thing as like talking to a person. I had to get used to looking someone in the eye, and some people see it as a sign of respect, and I completely understand that, and I think that's true, but it was just hard for me to get comfortable with that, like it is with many introverted people. It was a challenge to start doing that with the camera too, because this is even weirder, because it's like looking someone in the eye that isn't really there, that's gonna watch this God knows when, and now I gotta think of a thumbnail for this video. I've been struggling with thumbnails. Hopefully I came up with something clever. Eventually I'm gonna end up doing this for a thumbnail, because I gotta get editing this, so whew, what a day. What a day. Wish me luck.